Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Wizard101. In the last episode we finished up the Pyramid of Fire! Finally got it right! In this episode we are going to be starting the Crocus Sphinx by actually going to find the Order of the Fang. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show the boat ride, the quite majestic boat ride, because it's the first time this wizard is taking the boat ride. Probably won't show the boat ride in the future, most likely because I won't be needing to do so, because I won't be needing to go places here. That didn't sound grammatically correct, but I'm going to let it pass because my grammar Naziness needs to stop. Woo! Welcome to the island of the Crocus Sphinx. Anyway, hello you interesting looking fellow. Niles, that is the name of the balanced tree. I completely forgot about you when talking about the trees last time, and I am sorry. And it's weird because you're a palm tree, and palm trees are always memorable because they're usually in very memorable places. But anyway, Niles is where you can earn the Elemental in Spirit Trap and Elemental in Spirit Blade spells. The traps aren't really useful in for questing. There are a few bosses that don't let you blade all the time that they can be useful for, but they're not super important. Elemental Blade and Spirit Blade are actually very important, especially for Storm, because Storm's Blade only gives plus 30%. So having a 35% blade, thanks to this spell, is very, very, very useful. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna quickly make a cut here because some business has popped up that I need to take care of, and well, obviously you don't need to see it, so be back in just a second. Alright, I'm back. Took me a little bit, but thankfully not too long. Anyway, let's head down the ladder. Right. Who's this guy? Apparently we gotta talk to him.
Greetings.
Hello there.
Welcome, stranger. I am Professor Alazred. If you seek the Order of the Fang, you have found it. What brings you here?
You tell Professor Alhazred about your search for Malistaire.
I have seen no Malistaire, but I know why he sought us. Long ago we wrote the Croconomicon. With the power of life and death, it could spell disaster in the wrong hands. Before I say more, you must earn the Order's trust. Please go to the Crocus Sphinx. Seek out Shalak the Wise and heed his words.
Alright then, and if it isn't obvious enough, not only is the hiding place of the Order, not only is this place the hiding place of the Order of the Fang, but it's also the official balance school. Yep, here you can earn the Spectral Blast, donate power in Hydra, and technically power play, but that's only because you're more likely than not going to not be level 22 before you finish things up with the first balance professor, whose name I still cannot remember because I just never bothered. Maloran Ashlorn at least makes Maloran Ashlorn I can remember because for some reason, well, he's a student teaching a fellow student death magic. That kind of makes him a bit more memorable than random Marlebonian guy. I think it was Arthur Weathersfield or something like that. Yeah, it was actually. Anyway, Shalak the Wise.
Greetings, wizard. So, the professor wants to test you. We are the ones being tested. We put the Tuts to sleep, but now our work is undone.
Sorry about that.
They will try to enslave everyone. We must reunite the Order of the Fang. We have strong allies in the Manders, but they are struggling. Earn our trust by helping us. While Al-Hazred and I remained awake during the Great Sleep, other members of the Order of the Fang did not.
Well, that explains why you're old fucks.
If you are sincerely here to help, now is the time to seek them out. When I last saw General Kaba, our esteemed military leader was holding back the Tuts so he could cast the sleep. I only hope he has not suffered for his bravery. Go find the Mander Rami in the Hall of Champions. Rami can help you find Kaba.
Alright then. Also, just a quick bit of lore. The reason why the Manders are actually different colors is because of the fact that they serve the different areas of the Crocus of Crocotopia. The purple ones serve the Tomb of Storms. The orange ones serve the Palace of Fire, and the blue ones here serve the Crocus Sphinx. The green ones didn't serve anybody, or they served multiple areas, so they just kind of stayed green. It used to be that they were all green, but over time they just kind of changed color to reflect whatever environment they were in most of the time.
I hope you've come to help, young wizard, because this place is swimming with Tuts.
No crap.
You are not the only one looking for General Kaba. The Tuts are looking for the Order of the Fang, and I fear we may be detected. We must slow them down before they find the General. Surely a powerful wizard like yourself can take out their minion, the Sphinxination.
It's quite the name you got there, Salkley. Anyway, obviously most of these guys in here are going to be ice, so prisms are basically a necessity. I'm going to put the rest of these friggin' snow serpents in here just so we can use them up. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and take out the volcanic shields along with the tower shields, replace them with 3 snow shields and 4 ice prisms, just so that way I can get at them relatively quickly. Anyway, I shall see you when I have these 4 guys defeated. See you in just a second. And we're back. I've defeated them. Didn't take too long, thankfully. We got a no trade fire hat. Never understood why school specific gear was ever no trade, but whatever. It's kind of stupid, quite frankly, but Rami.
So, General Kaba is safe for now. So far, you are as great and powerful a wizard as the Order of the Fang believes you to be. General Kaba will speak only to someone carrying the seal of the Fang. To our horror, that evil Tut Nekbet captured it before the Great Sleep. We must get it before he tricks the General into revealing himself. We shall see if you can defeat Nekbet in his chamber.
Alright then. Since I've got a couple of things to cut out, I think I'll do one of the quests that General Kaba will most likely have for us when we eventually find him, before ending this video off. Nekbet. Thankfully you are not as hard as Rami believes you to be. I may as well throw in that Frost Beetle. It's not necessary, but at the same time, it's just good to get rid of it, because for some reason you can't sell enchanted treasure cards that you enchanted. Plus, even if you could, they're only
goodbye as you see how little you are.
Plus, even if you could, they're only worth 1 gold anyway, so it's not like it's worth it. Anyway, Nekbet, prepare to die. Again, I guess. There's my prisms. For some reason, whenever I was fighting the Sockwis, I couldn't find my friggin' prisms. This is annoying. And you're shielding already. Well, at least you didn't shield the person I was putting the friggin' prism on, but whatever. Thankfully, these guys have so little resistance to their own school that you don't really need to prism them, but with bosses, you definitely do. So, there you go. Hopefully we can beat this guy rather quickly. It shouldn't take... yeah, it shouldn't take too long, really. It really shouldn't. If it does, I'm gonna yell at something. Alright. Evil snowman, please kill this bastard for me. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yay, I got another one. Come on, please, just die. Ow. Alright, Neckbet, you should be dead. Unfortunately, your Sakura guy is not gonna be. Which is annoying. Very annoying. Alright. Let's Ice Blade. And another shield, so I'm glad I didn't want to hit. And attempt to use prisms, but now, because I want to get rid of my freaking enchanted spells, I am going to go ahead and use a Snow Serpent instead. I'll probably use the Frost Beetle when I have the opportunity to prism something, because it's kind of not worth it at the moment. Granted, you can delete treasure cards, but at the same time, why would you want to? And when I mean delete, I mean just like straight up get rid of them. And you do that by going into the you do that by going into the spell tab here, and I might as well do it with this Frost Beetle. Right click on it, and it will give you the option to destroy the treasure card. And if you hit yes, then it'll be gone. Quite frankly, I didn't need that treasure card, so I'm fine with destroying it. Anyway, let's head back to Rami. Health, give me, please. I'm not living off this quest, that's for sure, but yeah, unfortunately I'm not going to be living off the next quest either. The next couple of quests, I should say. Rami.
You have the seal! I am sorry I doubted you, but I never thought I'd see someone more powerful than the Tuts. I must stay here and keep my ears open, but you have restored my faith that the Tuts can be defeated. Thank you, friend.
You don't have ears, you're a lizard.
Go, quickly. General Kaba is hiding in the treasure room up ahead.
Alright then, although you did kind of yell that, so I get the strange feeling that some of the Sakui heard you. Thankfully, this is game logic, and in game logic, nobody can hear anything unless they're directly in the conversation with you. Which is a little bit, which, quite frankly, is weird. And actually, because of the way this game's text works, technically when two NPCs are actually talking to each other, more often than not, they'll have to completely switch over text scripts before the other person can respond, which is a little weird. But Kaba.
You bear the seal of the Fang. Tell me, wizard, what events occurred during my great slumber?
A lot.
You tell General Kaba about the Tut's desire to rule over many worlds.
I highly doubt they're going to survive in Grizzleheim, but whatever.
If only we had succeeded in crushing the Tuts earlier. I confess, wizard, a soul scavenger sapped my strength by stealing my coin of destiny.
Coin of Destiny. That's almost as bad as unobtainium, but whatever.
I tried to protect the Order of the Fang without it, but to my dismay, I couldn't, and we failed.
And that's in terms of cliche, stupid plot devicium items thing. Anyway.
If we are to defeat the Tuts this time, I'll need my coin of destiny. Please help me recover my strength by destroying that soul scavenger nearby.
And this is actually a boss fight, so I'm going to go ahead and do it before we end off the episode. Anyway, flying along, flying along. as you might expect, there's also a lot. As you might expect, there's also a lot of balance and death in these places, in addition to fire, ice, and storm. And also a little bit of life for some reason. A little bit of life and a little bit of myth. Not as much as the balance and death, though. Anyway.
I will feed on the light in your eyes.
How do you do that? I'm just gonna add in a few more because I still want to get rid of these treasure cards, but at the same time, I don't think I'll be able to kill these guys without it. I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to kill these guys without them. Why must this trend of me not getting my freaking prisms on the first turn continue? For some reason, they don't let you discard treasure cards the turn you draw them. It's a little annoying when you get at the treasure cards that you don't want, but whatever. There's a prism. Thank you for that, by the way. Weakness! Right. I was about to say, and another one, but nope. Thankfully, no. Okay. May as well deal with the Sockway Crusher now, because because I'm fairly certain that the boost would gonna kill him, but nope! What is with the Fizzle party here? Seriously. There we go. Jesus. Whenever I want a certain spell, it would be nice, game, if you were to give me that freaking spell. And 2 health now. 2! Ain't that just great? Hi, troll. For some reason, we're gonna be seeing you a lot. Never understood why. We are. Alright then. Well, You know the saying, there's no kill quite like overkill. Let's go with that. Or not. Thank you, game. Thank you so very much. And more freaking myth. Why is there so much? Why do so many creatures have access to freaking myth spells this early in the game? And I don't. In the first half of the game, I don't know why. It's usually myth, and it's kind of stupid, to be honest. Not that I don't like myth, it's just odd. It's like, yeah, I may use spells of other schools, but that at least makes sense for me because they're usually not attacks. Usually they're things to help out buffs or heal myself. But for some reason, these guys really like using spells that don't belong to their school to smack me in the face, and it's annoying, to be honest, and I'm back at that number again. Great. Please hurt me, so that way I can get off this number. Thank you. I don't even care that it was a freaking evil snowman, because I just want to be off that number. Thank you for smacking me in the face. Now die again. Please. Thank you for dying. Have a nice day. Thank you for dying. Have a nice day. Thank you oh so much for dying. And have a nice day. Woot 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 woot. I'm not going to be using that ring because there's no point. There's really no point. I'll be honest, even here's the thing. You can see your hat, robes, boots, and wand whenever you're actually looking at your wizard, but for some reason you can't see your amulet, ring, or athame, and I can understand not doing the ring, but the amulet and athame would be kind of nice to see, and even the ring if you could pull it off, because you can zoom in pretty dang far if you get the camera in the right spot. See, you'd easily be able to see it, so it would be kind of nice if we could. It would be a nice little detail if we could see it.
With this coin in my possession, I can feel my strength returning.
They
We
level
must
up.
prepare for battle. I hope I will not fail. But first, I need my sword. I gave it to Rami for safekeeping. Go to him and get it for me.
Well, I will be doing that in the next episode because, well, nah, let's quickly go get it because we got plenty of time because I'm cutting stuff out. Plus, it's just a quick little trip down the hall and a teleport back, so not a big deal. Anyway, next episode I will be doing my level 18 spell quest because 18 is the next spell quest, and from here on out it's going to be every 10 levels from here on out every 10 levels is when you get a spell quest. So it goes 18, 28, 38, 48, 58, 68, not 78 for some reason, and then 88 is the final one. 88, not 98 again for some odd reason. And then the final one as of right now is 108. Anyway, Rami.
Honored one, I am afraid that all I have left of the sword is this. Please take it to the great general if he needs it.
And that's just speaking in terms of the spells that you get from your actual teacher. There are a few spell quests that come from other people, but those come at different points. General.
What? This is just a scabbard. How can I fight the Tuts with just a scabbard?
Damn it, Robbie. Robbie? Rami.
We must rebuild my weapon then. First, for the blade, I will need ice shards from the Glacial Avengers. 6 ice shards should do the trick. You should be able to find them in this area.
And I'm probably going to do that off screen just for sake of simplicity. Anyway, I have been the Insane Wizard, and on the next episode of Let's Play Wizard101, we shall be hopefully finishing up this area that I forget the name of. The hall. We shall be finishing up the Hall of Champions, as well as doing our level 18 spell quest. See you then!